One of the biggest eye openers to me in a funny way at the gym was it was probably like 2008, and I was doing apparel quite often, not in a good way, like holding inventory, not doing pre-orders, things you and I speak about regularly now. And this woman made an Albany, she made an Albany CrossFit t-shirt. And I was like, did you just like, that's like a bootleg shirt. And she was like, well, you're charging more than shirts cost when you sell them. And I was like, is it okay if like I eat? Like that's what we forget. Like, can I have dinner too? Like, do you go to work for free? Like, and I think people forget that. Like, sure, it's a t-shirt, but my time went into designing it. I, have to call the guy back then and order them. And there's a chance that I'm sitting on inventory. Like all of these things, yes, you can buy a plain t-shirt and get that glitter glue shit and make your own box t-shirt, but you know that's the mentality, and I think it's sometimes cyclical because we do have members like that do member math, and they're like, well, Fern's got 300 members and they're each paying $200 and he's making $600,000 a month. I'm like, well, he's got rent. I mean, first of all, that number, your math is wrong.
Way
Secondly,
wrong. I was like, I'm killing it. This is a really good version of me.
yeah, secondly, he's got employees and rent and electricity and bills, and at what point is it like, I've had that conversation. Would you go to work and your boss said, "Hey, you're killing it. You're doing a great job. However, we do need you to work for free going forward."
But you know why you would never do that? Because I bet the business that you work for runs it like a business, and your members will treat you the way that you run your business.
Yeah, but
I don't know how else to sell that. Like if you run it like it's a hobby and you're running it out of your backyard and it's just like everything's a handshake and it's just like, don't worry about it, then your members will take advantage of that. And that's not their fault. That's your fault.